Howdy folks, and welcome back to War Thunder with the mighty Jingles, and this is Fmanfsbr, who I will be calling Dave for the rest of this video, because Fmanfsbr, seriously. How am I supposed to commentate on a game of War Thunder when a guy's called Fmanfsbr, and Fmanfsbr takes a shot at the T-34. T-34 dodges in a cover, calls in an artillery strike on Fmanfsbr. That sounds like I'm narrating a horse race. So, no, he's Dave for the purposes of this video. It's a bit like, actually there's a story about the actor, Oliver Reed, who was getting very, very drunk one weekend, as he did most weekends, with his friend the snooker player, Alex Higgins, in the 1970s. And in a, what seemed, they all seem like good ideas when you're drunk. Decided they were going to buy a racehorse and enter it into the Grand National, but they were going to call it the Horse, purely and simply because they thought it would be hilarious to get drunk and watch the Grand National while listening to the commentator. And coming up on the inside stretch, it's the Horse as they enter the final furlong. In second place, it's the Horse, and he's neck and neck, and the Horse has won the Grand National. Which would have probably been very, very funny, but the Jockey Club refused to allow them to call it by that name, so they ended up selling it. How is that relevant? Well, look at his name. Coming around the corner, it's Fmanfsbr. Oh, Fmanfsbr has spotted a T-34. The T-34. No, sorry, he's Dave. Dave comes up around the top. We eventually get to the point. It's Dave, yeah, he's made it up into, well, the cap point. Hasn't spotted an enemy tank yet. Now, so far, not an awful lot actually happened in this match. Oh, by the way, he's in a Panzer IV-G. I thought I should just mention that. Telling stories about Oliver Reed. Panzer IV-G, functionally almost the same as the Panzer F2, except more armour. And, oh, that looks like an enemy tank. Well, it had better be an enemy tank, otherwise it's going to be a very, very upset teammate. And yes, it is also a Panzer, and yes, that does mean this is an arcade battle, and that whooshing noise you can hear is the sound of hundreds of thousands of realistic and simulated battle snobs abandoning their PCs in disgust. These guys just will not die. There we go, there's his first kill. The first, allow me to assure you, of many. Coming up behind him, friendly Panzer III RAM, and up in front, T-34. Now these three guys between them are basically their own Operation Barbarossa. There's his second kill. You know, when I started putting my first War Thunder replays up, now that War Thunder have made some improvements to the replay system, and all the fun vampires got stuck in, with oh, that game is nothing special, oh, I can do better than that without trying. Because it's not a competition, guys, it really isn't. There's his third kill. It's really not a competition. It's not about getting more kills than anybody else. It doesn't make you a better person, just watch the gameplay. But, a lot of people didn't get that, and they just nailed the KV-1. And a lot of people seem to take it as a challenge to, get more kills than anybody else while losing less aircraft or losing less tanks. And there's another kill. Now, I'm not saying Dave here is one of those guys, but this game, oh wow, just this game. And there's another one. He just couldn't stop killing tanks. He tried. He did. He really did try to stop killing tanks. He sat down and he had a word with his little tank crew and he said, "Look, guys, we've got to let the rest of the team kill something." And the crew would, "Nine, well, guys, seriously, no. Nine. All the kills are belong to us." So there was really nothing he could do. Oh, we could be in trouble here. There's two of them there. Oh, there you go. One hit, 4 different crits. Is he in trouble? Nah, of course not. Just put some masking tape on it, it'll be fine. And he's killed the other one as well. However, that guy dropped artillery on them with his dying breath. The T-34's driving forward, trying to get through it. Before the fire for effect comes in after the ranging shots. Dave's backing off. But we're still a bit close. He should be alright there. Remember the highway code, kids. Incoming fire always has right of way. Looks like the T-34's found some more little friends for him to play with. Who've we got? Oh, wow, he fired a shot and didn't kill something. What's going on? I demand a refund. This is where it all starts getting a little bit intense. That section of the map up in front, you can't drive two tanks down it next to each other. It's so tight. T-34 there, effectively side-scraping on the corner. Dave gets another kill. And look at this. Look at this guy here. Hello, Mum. I'm a tank. Hey! Oh, man. But this stretch of the match, well, not exactly where Dave is, but up where that T-34 is just asking to have artillery dropped on it. He's got a target up there, can you see it? Yeah, well, not anymore. What's that, 9 kills? Jeez. T-34 still side-scraping that corner. And there's kill number 10. Hey, double figures. Now this is where they advance, and here comes the Panzer 3M. And he just will not, for God's sake, Dave, give somebody else on your team a chance. But no, Dave's gunner is determined. Oh, ricochet. This is where things could get very, very, very dangerous. Look how tight this canyon is. Right, Dave set him on fire. I say him, there's a whole bunch of them around this corner, and there's one of them above him. And if anybody was to drop artillery on these 3 tanks now, this could get very, very, very dangerous. That guy's just burnt to death. Dave's just spotted a stug above them, and then there's the artillery. And by some miracle, it doesn't hit any of them. You could not ask for a better situation in which to drop artillery on the heads of a bunch of enemy tanks. There's just nowhere to manoeuvre there. Whoever fired that artillery barrage has just quit the game in disgust, and they're writing a letter of complaint to Gaijin demanding an apology and a refund. Hey, he's got the stug as well. I'm losing count. It's a good job the game keeps track of this sort of thing for us, isn't it? Oh, he's not done yet. There's another one. Double strike. This guy was just on fire. Well, you know, not literally, but there's no shortage of tanks for them to shoot at. There's just all too many willing victims just keep queuing up on this corner to get killed by these guys. There we go, he set another one on fire. T-34's trying to side scrape the corner, and oh, looks like the Panzer 3M just finished off the guy who was on fire. Panzer 3M just keeps getting in everybody's way here. I mean, it's not really his fault. Look how tight this canyon is. It's starting to open up a little here, but somebody up there with an autocannon. I really don't fancy his chances. Dave fires again. Doesn't seem to do anything that time. Finally, they've moved forward, but again, you know, if these guys have got another artillery barrage ready, they could be in some serious trouble here. I'm going to look around, make sure nobody's trying to get over the top of them. And Dave gets another one. Oh, man. What, come on, get up there and fight them. Come on, you're in the Panzer 3M, you've got all that armour. Yeah, get in there. What are you frightened of? It's only a tank destroyer. Looks like they've just lost the T-34. Panzer 3's taking hits. But yeah, he can take it, he's got the armour for it. Hey, there we go. Go on, Dave, get stuck in. Panzer 3's just dropped artillery on their heads. And it seems to have been effective. He's nailed a couple of them. Dave's tank's pretty badly damaged here. Engine's damaged. Don't forget, he hasn't repaired the tank yet. He's still got a damaged horizontal turret drive. His gunner's hurt. His loader's hurt. His ammunition is damaged. His cannon breech is damaged. There's some pretty impressive shots hitting this Panzer 3M on his flank here. You can see where one of the side skirt plates has been blown off. He does use that side arm. Look at that. 20mm autocannon fire coming in there, or possibly, I'm not entirely sure, it could be 37mm. There we go, there goes, do you see that? That is really quite impressive. Side skirt armour plating getting blown off there. Eating those shots with the side armour. Dave nails another one, but it sounds like somebody just called in an artillery barrage. Oh hell yes. Oh hell yes, there are the ranging shots. Now he just took a hit that jammed his turret, and there's the fire for effect, and oh. Well, he's lucky to survive, but his ammo's been damaged again, and now his engine's damaged. And it looks like the Panzer III RAM over there has also been immobilised. So Dave's going to go for a quick repair. He needs to get that turret turning. And they've taken out the Panzer III. Ooh, Dave's all alone here now. Repair's complete. Turret's moving again. Pretty slowly, but it is moving. Boom! Headshot. Kill number 18. 18 kills without losing a single tank. You're just showing off now, aren't you, Dave? You're just showboating for YouTube. You just don't care about the rest of your team. But oh, here comes a T-34, and Dave's damaged ammo rack is gonna be the end of him. Finally, somebody stops his rampage. And Dave's all, well, it took you long enough. I mean, finally, I've been here all day. What's a Panzer supposed to do to get some service around here? I demand to speak to the manager. But arcade battle, medium tank, get 2 spawns. Let's do it again. There can't be many enemy tanks left to kill. I mean, he's killed 18 tanks. 18! That's the one with an 8 after it. By himself. He set a bunch on fire that were also then killed by somebody else on his team. I've never seen anything like this. And you know, I know it's not a competition. It's not about who gets the most kills, but you know, it is about who gets the most kills. When you get this many, it's definitely all about who gets the most kills. But what's it like when you have a game like this? I mean, because I've never had a game like... I mean, I've had a game kind of like this, but nowhere near as good as this. My very, very best kill streak is 11 or 12 aircraft shot down before I lost my first aircraft, which is impressive, but it's not spectacular. It happens often enough. Particularly, obviously in arcade mode we're talking here, but it happens often enough that it's nothing spectacular. It's good, but it's not spectacular. But 18 kills before you lose your first vehicle. Holy shit, man. What do you do when that happens? You just say, right, that's it. I've won War Thunder now. No need to play anymore. I can uninstall the game. Wow. Oh, there's another one. Oh crap, his engine. Oh, look at the first hit he takes. Look at the damage. Can you make it 19? Yes, he can make it 19. Can you make it 20, Dave? 20 kills for the loss of 1 tank. Unfortunately, spoil sports on the enemy team have knocked Dave's engine out, and he's got to sit here and repair it before he can continue on his rampage. Although, look on the bright side, he's sitting overlooking the cap circle, and they're winning. And you can't see it here because this amount of functionality hasn't been built into the replays as of patch 1.41, but the ticket counter is running down. Those enemy tanks, if they want to win, they've got to come to Dave. So sitting there immobilised with his gun cover in the cap circle isn't exactly a bad place to be, but they're just not interested. Oh, that was kill number 20. Oh, and there's a T-34 there as well. Come on, 21 kills for your Uncle Jingles. Come on, Dave, you can do it. No. Come on. He's not even looking at you. Side of the turret. Do it. Booyakasha! 21 kills. He's only lost 1 tank. You're just showing off now, aren't you, Dave? Yes, that's all you're doing. You're just saying, yeah, this is. I'm only driving with 1 hand as well. All right, smart ass. Can you do 22? I mean, you know, I'm probably asking too much, but 22 kills. 22 kills for your Uncle Jingles. Come on. First you have to find a live enemy tank, of course. But there can't be that many enemy tanks left to kill. Like, look at him. You're like, yeah, I don't always drive the Pz.Kpfw in War Thunder Arcade, but when I do, I get 21 kills. Well, there are at least 2 enemy tanks left, because 2 of them have just killed something. Okay, maybe there's now only 1 enemy tank left. But there are, you know, the ticket counter isn't running down because the enemy team have run out of tanks. There's still tanks waiting to be killed. They're probably all running away. It's that Panzer again. Screw that. I'm out of here. But the team have just dominated the flag for so long. The enemy team haven't been able to get a foothold, and the ticket counter is running down, and there it is. Game over, man. Game over. So let's see how he did. What are you talking about, Jingles? He got 21 kills. We know how he did. Well, yep, he got 21 kills and he lost 1 tank, but he also got 3 assists. Yes, there were tanks that he shot at that he didn't instantly obliterate. And what's interesting is if you look at the guys on his team in 2nd and 3rd place, their scorecard is almost like the direct opposite of his. Whereas he's got 21 kills, 3 assists. They have 4 and 5 kills and 10 and 13 assists. Yep, those were our little friends in the Panzer III RAM and the T-34 who went up the road of certain death with Dave. And, you know, did all right out of it. I mean, they didn't get any of the kills. Well, they got some of the kills, but they definitely benefited from all of those assists. So, you know, they had a pretty good game too. And I do realise that, you know, even though it is not a competition, when I put a video like this up, where somebody does as well as this, I just know that everybody is going to be going, all right, challenge accepted. And the replays are going to come flooding in. Everybody trying to go one better. And you know what? That's absolutely fine, because if it means I'm going to get some War Thunder replays that are anything as entertaining and amusing to watch as this one, then, well, bring it. So that was Dave, or Fmanfsbr, in the Pz.Kpfw War Thunder Arcade Ground Forces. 21 kills, 3 assists, 1 death. As always, folks, watch your 6, take care on that battlefield, and I'll catch you next time.